for coming on right at 9 o'clock. We had a second Friendsgiving today. So we rushed home and got the kids in bed and just in time for me to hop on the call. So I wanted to share, in case you have not seen yet, I made a post in our team page a week or two ago about shouting yourself or one another out when you have accomplished something. And so the reason I did that is because it kind of felt like a lot of people weren't on the team call to make the shout out, or people, it's hard spur of the moment if you don't have it written down to remember who to shout out. So I do still want to open up the floor for anyone who wants to shout someone out. But then I also had put in our team page a form that you can go in and fill out. And it's actually not a form. It's actually a spreadsheet. And you can go in and you can write down your name and how many Success Club points you have. You can put your name and your new rank if you've rank advanced. You can go in and just randomly decide to shout someone out because of something that you've acknowledged them doing, or if you want to acknowledge something that you personally have done. And then there's also a space for you to go in and shout out how many lives you've changed. So maybe you don't necessarily have 6 Success Club points this month, but maybe you've sold 3 3-day refreshes to customers. So that is live. Those are 3 lives changed. So you deserve recognition for that. So I wanted to bring your attention to that, and I'm going to update it each month so you can add to it throughout the month. So far, the people that are on our shout out list are Caitlin Brown for the amazing graphics she made for Bar Blend. If you have missed it in the team page, we are teaming up with another branch of our team to host a Bar Blend test group. And several of us have come together to kind of create some graphics, not just for Bar Blend, but also for Friendsgiving. And Caitlin has created the majority of them and shared them in the team page so that we all have access to them. And she has given us all permission to use them however we see fit, which is so nice and saves us so much time. And that's an area that she's gifted in. So that's one way that she can serve the team. Jen Feathers for her continuing enthusiasm and motivation for the LTFU crew. So for those of you that have missed it, the LTFU crew is my crew of girls that are working with me through the Josh Coates training. And y'all, they have stepped up in so many ways, outside comfort zones, over boundaries, setting goals for themselves, going above and beyond, doing the thing, no matter what. And Jen Feathers has kind of led the crew. Someone shouted me out for working hard even through illness and still getting it done and encouraging others. I appreciate that. I was pretty sick last week, but I still tried to show up as much as I could. And then Christy Lockhart for the amazing call last week. It was so helpful. So that was actually put in there before Rebecca's call. But someone was just thanking her for her call that she had done. So be aware that that's in the team page. Be aware that that's a way to shout people out, because we do want to recognize people. And you're always welcome if you see someone doing something, going above and beyond, or just being consistent when it's hard to be consistent. We all know there's seasons of life when it's hard to be consistent. Feel free to shout them out in the team page. Feel free to shout them out in your Instagram stories or in your Facebook stories or in a social media post. We deserve it, y'all. Life can be hard, whether you're doing big things or small things. So you deserve the recognition anytime you can get it. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you, because the next thing I want to focus on is our December marketing calendar. I am trying to open it up here so that it's nice and big for us. And now I'll share my screen so you can see it when it's nice and big. Whoops. Alrighty. So here's our December marketing calendar. Why is it not big? Are you guys seeing it big? Oh, there it goes. We're just being super slow about getting there. Okay. My mouse is being so wonky tonight. Like it is there, but I can't see it. So I'm just guessing where it is when things get big on my screen. So our December calendar is jam-packed, you guys. We have so many good things coming up, but that means we have to stay on top of it and we have to stay organized. And we still have pretty much a full week of November left, which is kind of crazy to be talking about December already, but this is where we are. So if you notice, as always, team calls are at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. I had put a poll in the team page asking what time frame works best for people. And I'm going to not make any changes until 2020. And I'm not even guaranteeing there will be a change. So just putting that out there for those of you who might be wondering. I had a question about that again tonight. All team calls have been at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for a while now. And that's the way they're going to stay at least through the end of this year. December 1st, we have a special guest. Amy Plavick is going to be speaking on our team call. If you don't know Amy, she's in our team page because her and I are good friends and we've worked really closely together on several things. Her team and our team hosted a flash sale together last month, as well as a 3-day refresh group last month. And her and I are doing the Josh Coates group together, and we check in with each other every single day. And she recently hit Premier, which is a major goal, was one of a huge milestone for her. And so she's going to be our guest speaker on December 1st, and she's going to be sharing with us what she did to hit Premier and what work really looks like for her, because I know some of us kind of feel like still sometimes like we don't know what work is supposed to look like in this business. If you look next to December 1st, from December 2nd through December 4th, we're going to be hosting another 3-day refresh group. So this one is like a post-Thanksgiving cleanse, so that it's the posts will actually start on December 1st, but the refresh, like actually doing the cleanse, will start Monday the 2nd. So if you want to be inviting to that, people probably need to make their purchases before Thanksgiving this week. Otherwise, it definitely won't be here in time. Mine got delayed last time and didn't show up when I needed it to, even though I had ordered in plenty of time. So if you want to have people doing that with you, or you want to plan to do it, you need to go ahead and get your order in soon. On Monday the 2nd, I wanted you to share what makes you show up when you don't want to show up. So this is a season of struggle, mainly because it's a busy season for most of us, not just business-wise and work-wise, but personal life-wise. There's lots of things going on at our kids' schools. There's lots of things going on in our personal life. We're at work for the holidays. And on top of that, we've got shopping and gift wrapping and all that good stuff. So what makes you wake up at 5 a.m. even when it's a struggle? On every single Tuesday of this month, I've called it This or That Tuesday. So it's kind of like a poll option for your followers. So on the 3rd, I said, poll your followers by asking them a this or that type question. So in other words, I'm going skiing this weekend. Do you like skiing or snowboarding? Why? I don't know. I like Yankee candles. Do you like Yankee or Bath and Body Works candles? Like silly things. Just get to know your people. Ask this or that style questions every single Tuesday of the month. Every single Wednesday, I want you to go live. So on the 4th, I think that people have had a lot of success with this. Share your November favorites. So share a couple things that you purchased or used in the month of November that were your favorite things. Maybe it's something you did for Thanksgiving. Maybe it's something you did with your elf on the shelf. I don't know, but just share it. Every single Thursday of this month, we're doing a payday post, just like we normally do. But instead of just doing a payday post, I kind of gave it a theme. How is your income helping you through the holiday season? Because I know personally, Christmas shopping used to go on a credit card and it doesn't anymore. Or Christmas shopping waited until I got my bonus at the end of November and now it doesn't have to anymore. That kind of thing. Fridays, every single Friday is Flashback Friday. So the first one, I'm asking, what has your Beachbody income done for you? So flashing back, what did you used to have to do money-wise compared to now? What do you do now? And then on every single Saturday of the month, I want you to share holiday or seasonal moments from your life. If you go see Santa, share it. If you go Christmas shopping, share it. If you are making food or volunteering at the pantry or ringing the Salvation Army bell, share those things. Those are all seasonal or holiday moments. That whole week and the whole next week, I put those arrows in there for you to be inviting to our coach sneak peek. Because if you notice, our coach sneak peek is going to be on the 15th this month. And it is not going to be on Facebook. We're going to try another way of doing it. It's going to be a webinar. So be ready for people to volunteer to speak on the webinar, but also just be aware that you can be inviting to that. And this is a great tool for those people that we know who are not on Facebook. Sunday the 8th, share how you prep for the week, not just your food. Share how you prep your workout clothes. Share how you prep whatever. Like one of the things I do is keep my shaker cups full of 16 ounces of water in my refrigerator every day. So that way in the morning, all I got to do is shake it and go. On Monday the 9th, what makes you show up when you don't want to show up? So not every single Monday, but the first 3 Mondays of the month, I'm having you share that because that seems to be a recurring theme last month. Like it just seems like this is a struggle time. So I want you to share. Yeah, I'm struggling too, but I'm doing it anyway because blah, 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 blah. On the 10th, another this or that Tuesday, poll your followers by asking them a this or that type question. On the 11th, go live and share or swap a healthy treat for a holiday treat. So let's say, for example, you love cheesecake. Is there another way to get that same type of flavor for healthier? On the 13th, I made a note that you need to ship your Secret Santa gifts. So if you missed the post in the team page, you need to go ahead and sign up for your Secret Santa by the 27th of this month of November. And all gifts need to be shipped by the 13th because on the 22nd, when we have our team call, we're going to have our little team Christmas party and virtual reveal of our Secret Santa gifts. I also put on the 13th, do a flashback Friday. Like, what did your Fridays look like before? Like for me, Fridays used to look like this was before kids, before anything, honestly, like race home, go eat a sub and French fries with my girlfriends and then go out drinking for the majority of the evening. They don't look like that anymore. Why? Then the 15th, share your why. I think it's time for us to revisit our whys. And that's also going to be our sneak peek into coaching. So it's a great opportunity for us to share our why and remind ourselves why we're inviting to this opportunity. The 16th is another what makes you show up. 17th, another this or that Tuesday. 18th, go live and share a holiday recipe of choice. Trying to see if there's anything different here. On the 22nd, share how you prep for the week, not just food. The 23rd, share how coaching has blessed you with friendships. This would be a great opportunity for you to share about our Secret Santa. So we're having our Secret Santa party the 22nd on our team call. The 23rd is the day after. So this would be a fantastic opportunity for you to share and say, like, this is something I didn't get to do before, and I get to do it now. On the 24th, we'll have a Christmas Eve team workout. 25th is Christmas. If anyone wants to have a Christmas workout, we can do that. I know a lot of people have all sorts of different plans that day, so that's up to you. The 26th, I thought it would be a great opportunity, instead of talking about income, since it's right after Christmas, to do a Thankful Thursday. Share what you are thankful for after that holiday. The 27th, share how you feel about New Year's resolutions. So some of us have pretty strong opinions about New Year resolutions, positive or negative. Share them and share why. The 29th, share what you plan to do differently in 2020. So what I'm encouraging you to do here is share these things, but also start thinking about them because it's time. The 30th, I want you to share your word of the year. So if you guys haven't been around for a while, you know that every year I pick a word, and it's kind of like my overarching theme for the year. So I want you to share your word of the year for 2020 and then share why you chose it and what it means to you. The 31st, we'll do a New Year's Eve team workout. And then on the 1st of January, I thought it'd be cool to do a New Year's Day workout as well. So we'll vote on times for those things later on. If you look over here on the left-hand side, I just put a couple dates over there. So the bar blend launch is December 3rd. But it doesn't launch for customers until the 16th. So if they're a discount coach or a coach, it launches on the 3rd. But if for regular customers, it's the 16th. We have our 3-day refresh group from December 2nd through the 4th. All fall and winter Beachbody activewear is currently available online. It's super cute if you haven't seen it. Some of it was at Summit, some of it was not. This month, for product spotlights, I thought it would be a great opportunity to talk about beach bars because we have our new flavor coming out on December 3rd. And then we have yoga studio and bar blend to talk about this month. I don't know if you guys have done any research about the cost of bar classes, but from what I found in my area, being a member of a bar studio can cost anywhere from $100 to $300 a month in my area. So this is huge. This is a huge target market that we could be talking to here. Carissa is one of the ones heading up the test group for us, and she has found a tutorial for how to build a bar, and she's going to be sharing that, and it is super cool and will save you like $180 if you were going to buy a bar. And then thinking ahead, January 3rd is when the prep launches. So that's like thinking way ahead because it's still November, but it needs to be something we're thinking about throughout December so we can be sharing about it. Let me get out of here if I can. I don't know why my computer is being this way today. There we go. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen again if I can. Whoops. Sorry, guys. I'm really like out of control here right now. Oh my gosh. Can you guys see me or hear me? There we go. Paid about $1,000 for the year. Christy, what was that for? I didn't see my chat box till just now. Was that for bar studio? Wow. That's crazy. Okay. So the other thing I wanted to talk about tonight is Friendsgiving. So in the past, we've done a Friendsgiving event, and it has been awesome. If you've been a coach for a long period of time, then you know that at one point it was called Gift of Health when we were Team Evolve. We've kind of tweaked it and changed it some, and we turned it into an opportunity to use Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday kind of as a market tool in our favor. So Friendsgiving, it's an opportunity for you to put people in a group where they will gain loads of information about what we have to offer. If you don't plan to put anybody in there, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it'd be really foolish not to invite to this. I'm asking you to give me $5 in order to be in the group and to invite people to the group, only because I am literally giving away like $400 worth of product. So it would be nice to get reimbursed for at least part of that. But I think that this is such an amazing opportunity for you to learn about what we have to offer, but also for your people to learn about what we have to offer. So just like a short summary of what's going to be happening. There are 5 days that this sale is going to be going on. It's going to start on Friday. Then it'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday is going to be like last call type of day. I'm going to make sure I'm pulling this up in my Google Drive to make sure I'm telling you right. I think there's 5 posts every single day. Yes, there's 5 posts every single day, and every day has a focus. So, day 1, we're focusing on Shakeology, talking about the benefits of it, how it's different from your average protein shake. It's not what you're going to get if you roll into Walmart and pick up something off the rack, even if it says vegan, even if it says natural, even if it says organic. Day 2, we're talking about beach bars. We talk about the 3-day refresh. We talk about Beachbody on Demand. Rebecca Kilnap will be going live to compare and contrast Beachbody on Demand versus the gym membership, the traditional gym membership. We're talking about Fixate, the cooking show, and we are giving away an entire 3-day refresh that night so that the person who gets it can join us for December 2nd through the 4th. And that's an opportunity, again, for us to invite to that since we'll be talking about it. Day 1, I didn't tell you what we're giving away that day. The entire day we're talking about Shakeology because you could talk about Shakeology forever. But that night that we will have a Shakeology testimony from Skylar. If you have not heard Skylar's Shakeology testimony, it is gold. It is amazing how Shakeology has changed her life for the better. And then that night, we're going to give away an entire jar of Energize to someone who might need it through their holiday season. On day 3, we're going to talk about the performance line. We're going to talk, Sarah Hernandez is going to go live and talk about the benefits of the performance line. We talk about Energize specifically. We talk about Recover specifically, Hydrate specifically, and then we're going to give away a tub of collagen. On day 4, whoops, I pulled up the graphics instead of the content. Give me one second. We're going to talk about the nutrition again. So we're going to focus on 2B Mindset. We're going to talk about Daily Sunshine. We are going to talk about the new Bar Blend program. I even give them like a little sneak peek into what it looks like and give them all the benefits and a whole bunch of information about Bar Blend. Then I'm also going to talk about Morning Meltdown. The reason why I chose Morning Meltdown is because I feel like it resonated with so many of us. It felt like such a huge accomplishment when we were all able to say, I completed 100 workouts, even if it took us more than 100 days. And I really, truly feel like a 30-minute workout is perfect for the majority of our target market. I also truly feel like this program focuses on the spiritual, mental, and physical well-being of the person as opposed to beating your body up and trying to make it fit in this mold that we want to see it fit into. I really felt like Morning Meltdown was more of a focus on our overall well-being. And I think a lot of people need to start there. A lot of people aren't ready for something like the work, which I am loving, by the way, if any of you have tried the work yet or not tried it yet. We also talk about coaching a little bit during this time. And I share a little bit about how just Beachbody in general has impacted my life. And then we are going to give away a thing of beach bars that night. The last day is Tuesday, and this again is like a last call kind of day. They have to make their orders by that night. So every single time they comment on a post, they are going to earn a point toward the giveaway for that day. Every time they purchase, regardless of what they purchase, they are going to get put into the grand prize giveaway. And yes, Christy, we are talking about $20 off until the end of the month. So we're trying to get people to purchase by November 30th, but it'll still be available until December 2nd. So people will still have the option of purchasing. Actually, December 3rd, I think, is our last call day. So hopefully we'll wrap up Success Club for the month of November and people will take advantage of the $20 off, or we'll kickstart Success Club for December if they decide to wait until, I don't know, payday or something like that. On the 5th day, we talk again about what a coach is and what a coach isn't, give a little bit of details. We talk about the difference between going into Walmart and buying a $7 DVD and then you having to be accountable to yourself and going home and actually pushing play on it, whereas we have this other level of accountability that we offer. We talk about package options, so the difference between a challenge pack and just buying 2B Mindset. I remind them that the deals are good until through Tuesday at 5 p.m. And I mean, obviously the deals are good forever, but we want them to purchase by 5 p.m. in order to get entered into the drawing. That day, Dawn Williams is going to go live and share what coaching has done for her in her life. And then our last post is a little Q&A, reminding them again that if they make their purchase, they'll be entered into the drawings. If they sign up as a coach, they'll get a bonus entry. And then that, if they have any questions, this is the post to ask them on. We've got some great graphics. It's just going to be fun. And it's $5. You can PayPal it to me at coachgarvey@gmail.com. And again, it's an amazing opportunity for you to share with your followers and your crew what we have to offer, why you're so excited about it. Just yesterday, I hosted Friendsgiving at my house, and one of the husbands was like, "Do you still drink Shakeology?" And I was like, "Yeah, every day." And he was like, "You do?" I said, "Yeah, breakfast." He said, "Is it your meal replacement?" I said, "Yep, I throw some spinach in there, half a banana." He was like, "Huh, okay." So people are watching. They want to know, like, what, and he actually asked me, he said, "How long have you been doing that?" I said, 5 or 6 years. And he was like, "Really?" And y'all, I'm not sick of it. I don't know about you, but I've been drinking that not every day. I mean, there are a couple days I miss here and there, but pretty much every day for 5 or 6 years. And I don't have to choke it down. I'm not just drinking it because I know it's good for me. I like it. I genuinely like it. So people need to know that. Like, they've been drinking it for this long because it's good for me and it tastes yummy. It is not because it's a quick fix or it's not Slim Fast, Are there any questions for me about the calendar or about Friendsgiving? Like I said, December is a huge month. We have a ton going on, and there's still bunches of stuff going on before the end of the month. One thing I did forget to mention that just popped into my head is December 3rd, Carissa and her team are hosting a bar blend test group, challenge group, training call. And if you plan to do bar blend, or you just want to learn more about the program and you would like to help or be part of the challenge group, you should be on that call. And I do believe, I know for a fact that they'll be using this link to host the call. And I believe they'll be recording it, and sharing it within the team page so that you can watch the replay if need be. But I do think it would be beneficial if you plan to do that program and market that program really strongly, to be on the call with them. So mark your calendars. Any questions for me? Did I miss any shout outs when I was looking at that spreadsheet earlier? Was there anyone that wanted to unmute themselves and shout anybody out before we hang up? Okay. Well, I love y'all. And if I don't, Tara, did you want to say something? Oh, okay. I just saw your face pop up on my screen, so I thought maybe. I hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving. I know I'll be talking to you between now and then, but I am especially thankful for every single one of you. And I don't know what my life would be like without this team. So thank you. I will definitely be counting my blessings and counting y'all twice. And I love you and hope you have a wonderful time with family and friends, and a great work week for those of you that just have hopefully just a couple days. Hopefully you have a couple days off. Have a great night.